Anatomically, modern humans, the subspecies Homo sapiens sapiens, um, is currently dated back by uh, anthropologists, archaeologists, but also molecular biologists. This history began around 170,000 years ago in an area close to Ethiopia, Kenya, in Eastern Africa, and since around 2009, there is a hypothesis that early humans were once divided for around 50,000 years into two populations, which were separated by a drought event in Africa. And we could imagine that the southern part of these humans might have evolved into Khoisanoids. And I would like to give an overview over the language phyla, but also the clades of human races, or let's better say populations. The most ancient population, also from Y chromosome haplogroup diversity and also mitochondrial uh, markers diversity, is the Khoisanoids. It's still not clear whether this group forms a separate clade or rather paraphyletic group, as is also known from other biological systems where the base is rather greater than the clade. Let's, for instance, address the case in angiosperms. I mean, in flowering plants. Okay, and carcinoids are nowadays restricted to southwestern Africa. In the arid zones, there are still populations of khoisans, and it's a highly interesting thing to follow these languages. One of the best persons familiar with the system of Khoisan languages is George Starostin, the son of the famous linguist Sergei Starostin. And there are also outliers of Khoisanoids, and these are in Tanzania, two populations. One is the Hadza. We believe this is the most ancient human group still alive, and unfortunately, their habitat is now always more restricted, and survival of these hunter-gatherers is very difficult. A second group there of click language speakers in Tanzania and northern Tanzania are Sandabe, and it's interesting that there are some cognates between Hadza and the rest of the Khoisans, and also between Sandabe and the rest of the Khoisans. Even there are some possible cognates between Hadza and Sandabe. If we speak here of the linguistic term of cognates, this means we see some roots of words that are so peculiar and distinct from random words that they seem to be useful through sound laws as having a common historical origin. Now, in Africa, a second population, which is very old, and also in their height, and they are very small. These are the Um, these are oh, excuse me here. Um, it slipped my mind here. I have to recall it.